Hi, this is Jenn Lang, and this video is meant to describe to you how to collect the distance measurement for birds that you observe on your Puget Sound Seabird Survey. So the distance measurement is extremely important because instead of asking you to estimate yourself how far a bird is from you, we're taking the guesswork out and asking you to use a ruler to record the distance that bird is from the horizon using the millimeter section of your ruler. So in your kits, you're provided a ruler like this one, and what we're going to be doing is using the 0 millimeter on this ruler and placing or lining this up with the horizon, or where the water meets the sky or the water meets the land. So this 0 horizon point will be anywhere from where you're standing that the water meets the land or the water meets the sky in line with the bird. So from you will be drawing a straight line from yourself to the bird and to that horizon that we define in our program. And if there's any structures or boats or other objects that might be preventing you from seeing where that water meets the land or the water meets the sky, we aren't going to be collecting any distance measurements, and we're going to record that horizon is obscured. So when you're doing your distance measurements, we're going to be taking the ruler, squaring our shoulders with our arm, so you're making a perpendicular angle from your arm to your chest. You're going to be using your 0 millimeter line, making sure that it's the millimeter side, to put on where the water meets the land or the water meets the sky. And you're going to be using your thumb to scroll down to where that bird is, to note where that bird is located from that horizon and down. So you're going to be using your arm completely outstretched, standing perfectly straight. Your arm is perpendicular to your body. Line up that horizon with a 0 millimeter line, and then use your thumb to scroll down to where that bird is located. You don't actually have to read that number from this distance. You use your thumb as reference, pull it back to where your body is so you could see it very close, and you could read off how many millimeters the bird is from the horizon to your data recorder. For groups of birds, we will be estimating the center of that group and using your technique to record the center of that group from the horizon. So looking at this a little bit closer, we're using a ruler and lining up our 0 millimeter to where that water meets the sky, and using our thumb to scroll down to wherever the bird is located. Again, you're going to keep your arm completely outstretched until you want to read that millimeter off to your recorder. So here you could see that the horizon is actually the water meets the sky on this side, but if the bird was closer to this angle, the horizon will be where the water meets the land. Keep in mind that we're actually trying to draw a straight line rays from you to that closest land, whether it be a small island or a large island or just the sky. Thanks for watching, and that's how you can actually record your measurements for distance for birds that you observe on your Puget Sound Seabird Survey. If you have any more questions, or if you're interested in learning more about the distance sampling protocol, please check out our protocol at our website, www.seabirdsurvey.org. Thank you.